Evening, peoples. How are we? So I had a bit of fun over on Bisel and Bleeding Farts. I had to go over there to make sure that they knew that I knew that they were lying cunts. So yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, I want to talk about Tommy and I want to talk about this situation because to be honest, it's gone a little bit too far now. It literally has gone a little bit too far now. So, situation needs sorting out once and for all. We need our politicians to be told. We need them to realise that surely they have a duty of care to us. But nobody's caring about us. Nobody's protecting our lives. Nobody's protecting us, are they? You know, they're letting all these people in our country. You know, I started reading names off the other night, and people were like, oh, you know, what about Lee Rigby? What about Emily Jones? What about, you know, just I can't think straight at the moment. There's hundreds of the guys that were in Reading. Oh, and by the way, which I'm actually going to check in a minute, if some of the three people that are watching, hi, Froggy, if some of the three people that are watching are Bisol or Bleeding Fire and you're live streaming my live, yeah, you're going to be getting a strike, definitely. So make the most. If I do find out that it's you, you'll be getting struck. So, yeah. Um, you know, I thought the government was supposed to, you know, be for the people and the country, make us feel safe in our country, that we can actually walk around in our country. We can't do anything in our country. Yeah. So the Southport murderer, yeah, was found to be making ricin. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's true. Somebody said they've heard that he was on the watch list. Apparently, Mayor Tusi said that he was, but I haven't heard that for myself. Yeah, but yeah, he's been charged with terrorism. So, hi, Lils, honey. Hi. So yeah, you know, it's about time we did stop the boats. It doesn't work like that over here, Kolaski. We need to, you know, we do. It needs to be stopped. This guy, you know, all the time we were saying blah blah blah. Well, we've now been vindicated, haven't we? So, bad Marsh. Hello. Yeah, good. What do you mean higher, higher, higher? uh, oh, hang on. Is my sound okay, Lils? Um, yeah, we've now been vindicated because he's now been charged under under the terrorist thing. But apparently he's actually in Belmarsh now. Got put in Belmarsh the minute he was 18. Um, yeah, it's not a brilliant little son, thank you. Um, so, I mean, what do other people think about this situation? I can't be the only one that's like, I'm absolutely, I'm beside myself with fuming because, you know, we told them and everybody was like, oh, no, 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 you can't say that. You're a racist. You're this, you're that, you're the other. Well, sorry, we don't hear about crowds of Jews coming along and doing things like that. We don't hear crowds of Sikhs and Chinese or Hindus or else. It's just one particular, you know, thing. Look, I love Muslim people. It's Islam I am totally against. I have two Muslim friends. They're not actual, they don't, you know, like, stand by everything. Yeah, it was, Lils. It was absolutely, it was disgusting. That was why I went over to Bleeding Farts and Bystools, yeah? Would you consider becoming a citizen journalist? No. Badmash, I'm not well enough to be doing all that sort of stuff. And that probably wasn't a serious question anyway, so I'm not, like, yeah, I'm not well enough to be, yeah. But that's why I went over to Bystol, because they were two of the worst ones. Oh, Babs, you this. Oh, Babs, you that. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I went over and I made it point to them that I actually know now that they were wrong and I was right. With those two, that sort of thing does matter. It doesn't normally matter with me, but with those two, it definitely, definitely does matter. Yes. Um, just because they're cunts, aren't they? Hey, Dan. But yeah, so I had a bit of fun for about 10 minutes and then I got bored. So I left again. They had that fucking I ducky mold on there, and Rashma the special needs idiot. So it was like speaking to four, I don't know, delinquents. So but when I had my fun, I just sort of like left. But this situation is, and what was it they said, that there's still more to come out. So is there has been so many that people are going to a ship. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Thing is, every time it happens now, Lils, that is what you think, isn't it? You think, because it has happened so many times. This isn't the first, the second, the third, the fourth, or even the fifth rodeo. We've had it so many times now. We can't blame Rashma. Oh God, she said the other day, "Oh, hark at Babs's voice," and I said to her, "You can't talk about anybody's voice. You sound like you're a fucking idiot." Well, yeah, she probably says she sounds like what she is, a fucking idiot. But she just like, I don't know. It's what was that? Oh, did not read that one. I don't think people can be blamed for assuming it was a terror attack and who done it, but they can be blamed for any. Yes. No, I don't, Niels, I don't agree with the violence that happened at hotels or anything, yeah? Don't agree with it. But I thought you were going to say inbred. Oh, yeah, probably. She probably is the biggest inbred. But, there can't be. Look, I'm tired of hearing people say, "Oh, no violence, no violence." Look, I'm not. I hate violence. I think most of us do. But when you're getting to a point where every avenue you've like gone down hasn't worked, and the only avenue left is violence. Sometimes it's actually necessary. I'm sure that a lot of our forefathers, thought that when they had to, resort to violence. I'm sure they went through every other avenue before, and it's sad, but I see civil war. I do see civil war in the next 5 to 10 years, unless things change drastically. I'm the last one. Hey, Teddy Hun. I'm the last one that wants war or fighting or violence or anything, but I don't know any other, how many routes do we have to keep trying, and how many people do we have to lose before we turn around and say, fuck, that is fucking enough. We don't want this anymore, and we are going to take what we want back. And sometimes, sometimes you have to sacrifice things. I don't want it, but I don't think there's any other way. I really don't think there's any other way. Teddy, can you do me a favour? I'm taking it that you know how to get over to the delinquents channel. Can you just check that she's not restreaming me while I'm doing this? Yeah, you're right, Den. You are right. And I think that's why at the moment nothing has happened. Because people know that that's the avenue that we'll end up in. And everybody wants to stop that happening at any cost, because once we go down that road, it's a very dangerous road to be down. But how much more are we supposed to take? How much more? I mean, a guy, all right, thanks, Teddy. A man who went out protesting because of those three beautiful girls, yeah? He got put in prison and he's now dead. His family have lost him, yeah? All over because of a sick cunt, yeah, decided to. But this is the thing that I don't get, yeah? How can they say he got a taxi there? Yeah. So is he going to turn around and say, did he say to a taxi driver, okay, I want to get a taxi to somewhere that, um, that's doing a dance class? Or did he give the exact address? He must have given them the exact address. So what was he actually doing there? What was his aim of actually being in that area? He went there. He went there to do what he did. So it was all pre-planned. And I don't give a fuck what those fucking reprobates over there keep fucking saying. Oh, it was a Welshman. It was a British-born person. It was nothing to do with Islam. Of course, it's to do with Islam. Fucking hell. How many more times do we have to get like this before people start? Yeah. You're right, Teddy. I'm going to go on to Tommy in a sec. But how many more times do we have to sit back and, don't return, don't go to anger, hearts and flowers and, love and all this. Fuck hearts and flowers and fuck love. Because we're not getting, that's not what we're getting. I just. So the guys in the chat probably would probably be able to tell you a little bit more. But he's been found. He's been charged as a terrorist because they found him making ricin at his house. There was evidence of ricin. I don't know a lot about. I've heard of it, but I don't know a lot about ricin. But and they've also said that there's more to come out about him as well, which probably means that he was on appear in court charged with production biological toxin ricin. There you go. There you go. He's a terrorist. Here, Westminster video link on Wednesday charged with terror-related. Wow. Yeah, they told us nothing to do with terrorism. Shock horror. Yeah, exactly. Exactly 10. 10. Exactly. And what happened to all of us that said that it was? We were all vilified, we were all shouted at, we were all this, that, and the other. Sorry, but you were all wrong and we were all right. Yeah, the writers were correct then. And a lot of them have been put in prison now. I'm sorry, but I believe they should be let out. Because I don't think that they were wrong with what they did. I don't agree with the violence, yeah? But I agree with being allowed to protest about that. You all know that about me. If I'd been well enough, I'd have been there on Saturday as well. So he's not just got egg on his face, Teddy. He's got blood on his hands. He's got that murder of Peter Lynch. That's his fault. And I don't care who says what. I really don't care. I'm actually tired of listening to these fucking people saying, oh, you can't blame them for this. You can't blame Keir Starmer. Peter Lynch was a criminal. But then, in the other hand, they're actually crying about Chris Carber. You can't make this shit up, can you? You actually cannot make this shit up. So, yeah. Look, whether he was born in this country or whether he was born wherever his parents came from, his descendants, he is a Muslim. And you're gonna, I can bet your bottom dollar that we're gonna find out that he's a Muslim. So yeah, people can just like look. How much more do we have to take from this country? People aren't free to walk around the streets. Our kids aren't safe. I just, you know, I beg to, wonder what the fuck. Babs, you fell down a... yeah, I did fall down a hole. I was putting my hair up. He converted, apparently. Converted to what? Being a cunt. So, are they saying that he converted to being a Muslim, or he converted to being a Christian, which is what they tried to say, that he was a Christian. No, he wasn't a Christian. No, he wasn't a Christian. Stop lying. Stop the fucking lies. Yeah, why am I not surprised? I mean, we've had what, a prime minister years ago standing up in Parliament saying, with the Quran above his head, that there will never be any peace in this world. Yeah, well, that book is still around. Yeah, I think we'll find over the course of the next couple of days, I think you'll find that something will be done about this now. Because those people don't deserve to be in prison. The ones that set the fire, yeah, totally agree, yeah. The ones that actually did violent acts, yes. Because, I mean, they just can't go... But then again, I've been saying sometimes violence is the only... Yeah, exactly, Teddy. Yeah, exactly. You know, look, I don't agree with violence, but sometimes those people were probably absolutely fed up. Maybe they were family of a couple of girls that had been raped or even worse, murdered. Because there's 5 girls in Telford that have been murdered. Yeah? So, you don't know who those people are, and you don't know until you do. I'm not going to say that I agree with the violence, but if they had family members, I think you could turn around and see. Because if I had one of my family members, I don't know what I would do. I think I'd be hunting everybody down. I would be, until whoever it was absolutely made to pay in whatever which way. So, yeah. So now we're going to get on to Tommy. So, look, am I not right? When somebody is in prison, the prison governor, whatever it is, a fucking idiot that runs the prison, yeah, got a duty of care to make sure that every prisoner, yeah, is that little bastard caused riots. And so, yeah. Got a duty of care to every prisoner's life. So by her saying to Tommy, right, he's got two choices: either to go out into the normal set, where all the prisoners go. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Look, you got the top jihadis in that jail, in there. Yeah, or go on the nonce wing, which the prisoners have access to the nonce wing. They sort their food out. They go in there. They clean. So you know what? No, it something needs to be done because Tommy is going to lose his life otherwise. Did they lose? Right, okay. I didn't remember that. But the thing is that she needs to the person, the governor is a lady. Might I say it? She's actually a black lady. Why am I so scared to say that word? Yeah, she's a black lady. So for all we know, she could no, she didn't look like she was a Muslim, but she could be. They moved to prison. I mean, why is he's not even in there for a criminal offence. It's a whatever offence. So he should be on, it should be in an open prison. All these blokes slagging Tammy off don't care about kids, and most don't even have kids. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, Dan, you're right. Yeah, because, she'll say, well, we did give him a choice, but she hasn't really given him a choice, has she? Either death either way. And she's got a moral duty to protect him. Yeah, what's it called then? It's not a criminal offence. It's a Ghost has an issue with OCD. Ghost has a fucking issue with anything and every fucking thing. That man really fucking pisses me off. I said to him last night, where you been? He went on a holiday. I said, why didn't you stay over there? I said to him, you should have stayed in Pakistan. Shame he didn't, really, because it was nice and quiet while he wasn't around. That man really seriously is a detrimental bloody... And Triller was on Venice last night. He didn't get a very warm reception and he was soon gone. Yeah, I know, Lils, I do know all that, but it really, uh, yeah, it winds me up a little bit, because who is he? He was saying to me yesterday, oh, you got a Hitler mustache. What the fuck is that all about, you fucking retarded cunt? In the end, I ended up saying to him, "Do you want me to go and find my mustache? Why don't you go and find your dick?" Well, I don't think he has those. I don't think he has anything. I don't think he has a wife. I don't think he has children. I think he lives in a dingy, dirty little bedsit. He's an incel, and he's just horrible. You need to weed these freaks out of your mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I actually do. I don't think he has any. I don't think he has anything. Yeah, but that's delusional, Lils, because he's got to be 40 plus. So how is he a young man? I mean, I think I'm being generous there, saying 40 plus. To be honest. Yeah, but it not being funny, but what he is, that's normal. because she would have to put up with it. She couldn't say to him, "Oi, what you doing following these women around?" He'd probably slap her one, you know. So yeah, he's just horrible. It makes my skin crawl. But this situation with Tommy is very, very worrying. But Lils, if you said that they did that to him the first time, then yeah, we'll have to hopefully. He's knocking on 50. I mean, I was gonna say he says 40, but from what he sounds like he might be. Yeah, I don't think he's married. I don't think anybody would marry him. He's a horrible, horrible, horrible person. And so is Triller. Both of them drunk, absolute. Yeah. And that's what I did. I did a stream this morning, and I said that's the funniest thing about it is the two biggest racists on YouTube was calling me and a couple of others last night racist. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. No, he was on Bellies all last night. He did a live a couple of days ago, but he hasn't been live yesterday or today. Not that I've seen anyway. I've got to admit I'm not sub to him, so um but yeah, I haven't seen anything. Yeah, because then don't you want to have a word with Ghost about that lady that we both like? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Well, if you're not subbed to him, just sub to him until you actually catch him, and then unsub. I mean, I did that. I did that the other day to two people that I absolutely hate. I subbed to them because I wanted to be able to tag them in something, and then the minute I tagged them in something, I unsubbed. Yeah, it's okay saying that, Teddy, but Dan wants to have a go at him about something. So I'm all for that, mate. But you can't sub to people that you're not. You can't. I was trying to tag somebody. I was trying to tag Voldemort and Jane in something, and I was like, I neither of their things would come up, so I just went and I subbed to them, and then I tagged them, and then I unsubbed. So yeah. But that Jake Loves subbed to me the other day, and I'm like, why is he subbing to me? Why is that because you're here, Jane and Voldemort? Fucking idiots! I got 17. I've got 17 in the chat. So yeah, whatever. I don't really care. But this Tommy situation, yeah, we'll just have to wait and we'll have to see. Won't we? Because he can't be made to go on general population or or on the nonce wings. So that's just not right. Yeah, you're right, Lils. Yeah. Apparently, Bleeding was um what putting me out when I was talking live the other night on hers. So I do actually need to. Someone said, "Oh right, oh okay, good. I hope so. I really do hope so." Well, Winchester as well. Winchester's another one, Dan. You've not got a lot of them sort of people in Winchester. Well, you didn't used to. I don't know what it's like nowadays. But yeah. Yeah, spying and gossiping because they're sad little muppets. They've got nothing. They've got no one. Nobody likes them. They've got no family. They've got no partners. They've got no kids. They've got nothing. So, yeah. Some of them even turned around and gave their kids away so that they could, like, have beef on YouTube. Wonder who that was. Yeah, not long to the president, not long to the USA election, is there? I am looking forward to it. Going to a big fireworks display on Friday night. So I'm looking forward to that. Is the actual election on the 5th? On actual fireworks day? Okay. I knew it was this like coming week, this next week. And tomorrow we've got the dreaded bloody budget. Who are they going to take money off of this time? Who are they going? We're going to have a bet. Who do you think people are going to lose money? I reckon it's the poor. I mean, he'll give yeah. Teddy, you said exactly the same as me. The poor, yeah. Yeah, because they do always do it. They always take money off the poor to give it to the rich. So, Rachel robbing Raves, that's a good one, all the eyes. Yeah. So she's another retrobate. She belongs with Bleeding Tart and fucking Bisel. Retrobates. I don't know. Do you know, we went pumpkin picking, was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. And do you know what? I wore a coat and I had to leave my coat in the car because it was really nice and warm. I can't get over this weather. I can't. It's like, it's nigh on November, yeah? And, yeah, yeah, no, in November, and like I could go out without a coat. It was a lovely day, and the kids absolutely loved it. It was a really, really good day. Yeah, but Teddy, like, what's Starmer on about this great big £1 billion sinkhole that he's found? Yeah, that's a load of fucking crap. Because he would have had to have known everything before he even got in. He would have gone through the books. He would have found out what was going on. And if he didn't, yeah, then shame on him. As far as I'm concerned, he should have known. Yeah, I know they do, but they're being allowed to get away with it. Teddy is what I'm saying. They're being allowed to say, "Oh, we had to stop. We had to cause a lot of pensioners to die this winter because we found a great big black hole." Well, if you found a great big black hole, what I suggest is that you turf thousands of refugees out of hotels and get it back that way, not take money off the old people. So the old people are being made to die while young people that don't even deserve or you want to be here, don't even like us, they're being helped food, heating, everything, but the old are gonna freeze to death. I'm sorry, but I don't live in a country like that. No. So just disgusting. Starmer's not my PM. Charles and fucking fart face, not my king and queen either. So we did actually have real fun, Teddy. Little Fraser, oh my god, he absolutely loved it. Obviously, Belle was too young. She's 8 months now, not even walking yet. But Fraser, yeah. No, I do not. Bad March, how can you talk about her being Queen Camilla? Yeah, look, Charles and Camilla, yeah, committed the worst crime in marriage, yeah? They committed adultery, yeah? And then he's allowed to fucking marry her. Are you for real? Yeah, no. She's not my queen. I fucking hate her. Hate him as well. I think it should have gone past those and it should have gone to William and Kate. Those are the only two, well, and obviously their children, those are the only two royals worth a cent, to be honest. So, I used to be a royalist until the day the Queen died. The minute she died, nah, I'm not interested in the royal family anymore. Yeah, she did, but she's dead, isn't she? So she's not, you know, and I'm sure that it was, well, it was Charles who started it. Okay, she did do wrong, Diana, yeah, but she paid the ultimate price, didn't she? Um, but, yeah, yeah, I don't think it's right. It's not setting a good example, is it? You want to be the top of the country, you have to be squeaky clean. Or at least what you do is in the background. Mind you, you got that Stammer. I mean, what's his big secret? Because there is a big secret about him, but it could be one of a few different things, couldn't it? Because he's got that guy that's buying him clothes and all that lot. Yeah, they are human, Teddy, and I do agree with that. But I still, yeah, it's very difficult. It's on a moral thing, isn't it? Adultery is not exactly something that we should be, pushing. Do you, Bad Marsh? Okay. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Oh, God, you're having some long days. Oh, yeah. I mean, did she get a ban or something? Because she's been bloody quiet for over a week. Then all of a sudden she's back, and it's like, oh. I was actually quite enjoying myself because we had nothing from Princess Nut Nut and Jane. Ghost was away, so it was like, yeah, all the nasty people, most of the nasty ones are actually away. But yeah, didn't last long, did it, cunts? You're not still decorating, Danny, are you? Yeah, she is a boring twat. But I see, I'm not sub to her. like I said to you, like I said to her, I did. I subbed to her because literally, I wanted to tag her in something, her and Jane. So I subbed to both of them, and then as soon as I tagged them in it, I just unsubbed. Cool. Princess Not, yeah. I prefer to call her Voldemort, but my memory just comes and goes. Voldemort and Jane. Oh, she's just a bloody yeah, Danny. What I mean, what? Honestly, she's after you, Danny. I'd be careful if I was you. She's got her eyes. She's got her eye on you. Hmm. Yeah. Well, she is, but yeah, she is. I'm not going to say that because she's probably listening, but not. I don't know. Said she had her teeth, then they took them all out as a child. Right, okay. Whatever. She's a liar. Nothing. She definitely got her eyes on you, Danny. She's after you. She wants to get, she wants to get down and dirty with you, Danny. Oh dear. Heart is evil, worse than evil, Danny. To be honest, I don't think she has a heart. She's like, she thinks you're a silver fox, but won't admit it. Well, I've said that all along. But then she's a bit of a prick tease where men are concerned, isn't she? I mean, look at the amount of men that she has, like, strung along. Yeah. Yeah, us women do know, and she is definitely after Danny. She is. She wants him. She definitely got got the hots for Danny. But then, like I said, she is a bit of a prick tease where men are concerned. I mean, how many names would I have to get to get to the end of the list of the men that she's fucked around with? I couldn't even. I don't think I'd be able to remember all of them. So yeah. Yeah, poor Danny. We'll look after you, Danny. We'll protect you. uh, yeah, she just like yeah. Rodney don't want her. No one wants her. And not even Brian Hurl. And that is fucking saying something, mate. That is fucking saying something. Fucking hell. Well, I think she looks worse than a boy. She looks like a. Oh no, I won't even go down that road. She's disgusting. She seriously is disgusting. And she's still living in her little Bale hostel. Oh, I'm going to work every day. You see me on the train with my suitcase. Fuck off. Why would you take a suitcase to work? Because you're a dickhead. Now, that's what people are saying, that she's living in a bail hostel. I have no idea, to be honest, Danny. I have no interest in her whatsoever, so, you know, yeah. 10 videos coming our way. Yeah, silly cow. She is just literally, yeah, it's horrible. But, yep, not talking about her no more. Right, peeps, I'm off because, yeah, I, oh, yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. But it's not just being homeless, is it? Yeah, and you, Danny Hun. Speak soon. Yeah, it's not just her being homeless, Teddy, is it? It's like she's homeless. She's got nothing. She gave her fucking kids away for YouTube beef, and I believe she's not seen her kids for 2 years. Well, they're not even gonna know who she is, are they now? You know, it's yeah. So she preferred to have YouTube beef. Um, yep, exactly, Danny, exactly. It is upsetting, but she's done it to herself, Danny. You know, look, I couldn't imagine being told by social services, right? You've got a choice: your children or YouTube. Yeah, my kids would have fucking. I'd have had my fucking kids, and I'd have fucking gone within 5 minutes. I couldn't have imagined not seeing my children for 2 years. I couldn't. I can barely do without speaking to them for a couple of days, let alone anything else. Yeah, exactly, Danny. But is it, does she actually, does she legitimately know that she isn't well? Does she legitimately think she's okay? Or is she, is that her narcissism? Because honestly, I can't imagine that she actually thinks that she's normal. Because there is no way that that thing is normal. No way. Right, okay. Well, that's quite sad. That is quite sad. Because the other thing as well, Danny, is how many people have you rung? How many others have rung to say that this woman needs help? Yeah. So, you know, surely, okay, if you get one phone call about a person, that, you could turn around and say, oh, that's malicious, or they might be talking, but they wouldn't have only just had one, they would have had loads. Yeah. So, it's quite sad that, okay, she doesn't realise, but is it not somebody else's duty, like, to look at, to try to help her? I don't know. Yep, and that's what it's supposed to be, Teddy. Well, Danny, that's quite sad, isn't it? Really, because look, in the end, what's going to happen is something's going to come to a head. To be honest, and this isn't me being horrible, and I know that Voldemort's probably listening and she'll probably go mad when I say this, but I don't care. Yeah, I think in the end she'll end up being a killer. And I do actually think that. Why would she threaten to give me a Chelsea smile if she Yeah. I don't think her and Bernice are talking anymore, are they? I'm not sure, but I did see, I saw something the other day. Yeah, she lost her home. She lost her home through her own fault as well. Yep, I know. I'm, you know, I couldn't get over Bernice doing that, but you know, it is, I suppose, what it is. I get nights like that, Danny, where I'm like, oh God, I'm making so many mistakes. Oh, and by the way, Teddy, I don't know if you saw my message earlier. I think I've actually worked my laptop out. I think I'm going to be able to go live on. Oh God, do you know what? I've been like really stressing out the last couple of days because I was like, StreamYard seriously cannot be as hard as this, yeah? But I looked earlier today, and I'd only been trying to sign up to Streamlab or something or other. And it was like, oh my God. So I was like, oh, that's what the problem's been. Literally, that laptop nearly literally went out the window. I think it was it yesterday or something? No, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know, Danny. I don't know anything about Taffy's situation. And to be quite frank, I couldn't give a shit. Oh, right, okay. I don't see him because I've blocked him. So I hear he's in the chat when I'm in places, but um, yeah, I don't see him because I no, he's just horrible. He's just another one who's fucking drunk all the time and just can't handle his drink. But so Ghost and Triller last night were saying to me, "Oh, was it you, Babs, who reported Taffy? Oh, fuck off! I ain't fucking bloody um anything. I haven't done anything to Taffy." Yeah, I think that hermit's got a lot to answer for, to be honest with you. I still think that Kermit is the big bad Rick show. I do. And I know everybody keeps telling me, I get so many people saying to you, Babs, he's not. But it's the sort of thing he would do. So, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I think he did get arrested. I'm not sure. Um, but there was talk that he had been arrested. But I'm not really interested, you know. Come on, guys. Yeah, you might think that, Danny, and that's your right, hun, yeah? I don't find him harmless. I really literally do not find him harmless. We were fine until I stuck up for Teddy the other night when he was being fucking horrible to her, and then he fucking started on me as well. So, no, he can fuck off, and there'll be no fucking apology from me this time. So, yeah, he can just fuck off. Yeah, peeps, I am actually going this time. Right, Danny, Teddy, Lils, who else was here? I think that's the main ones I can't see. Yeah. Anybody else I've forgotten? But thanks, guys, for coming over, everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon. Night, people.